Welcome back to Dark Gothic with everything thrown in, the 2 expansions and the 3 mini expansions that you can buy on Flying Frog Productions website. We're going to start with Adrianna. She's got a big hand this time because she had a +2 draw cards in the last episode. So what does she have? She has a spirit. Ooh, 2 more spirit. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 spirit. The succubus, a minion, wow, and we have 2 cunnings. And I think, unless I'm miscalculating, she has enough to try to take down the slasher from below. But before she does that, I think she is going to play the outlaw first. It's a strike card. Every other hero must discard the top 2 cards of their deck. So Isabella can discard a card to block that ability if she wants to, and she's not going to bother. So she will be discarding top 2 cards. Ooh, last shot was a good card, and strength of combat. So she discards those. Excuse me, and we continue on. Also, Adrianna has the succubus, worth 1 of any attribute. Strike. Every other hero must discard the top card of their deck. Once again, Isabella not going to bother. She's just going to discard the top card of her deck. It's another dark secret. She's dodged both dark secrets in her deck this turn with her deck of cards. Very cool. All right. So I'm just going to have to look at the cards here. I think we can take out the slasher, perhaps. Come right back and we'll find out. All right. It looks like Adrianna is quite able to take out the slasher from below. She's going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spirit. And if we take a look at the slasher, as my voice goes, it's a 5+, so 5 of anything, but it says fight, roll the omen die. The slasher from below requires that much extra combat to defeat. Extra combat. So does this make, this is not red though, this is any color. So how I read it is you can spend 5 of any color, then you roll the omen die, and you're going to need that much combat to defeat it. She rolls a 1. So with 1 combat, she's going to make the succubus a combat. She defeats the slasher from below. And that's the first level boss monster that has just been defeated by Adrianna. So that's going to go to her victory point pile for tally later in the game. And I don't think we flip that over till the end of the turn. So all she has left is 2 cunning. And with 2 cunning, she can do nothing at all. So that will then be the end of her turn. So we're going to discard all of her cards. She's going to draw 6 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to come right back, and we're going to reveal the 2nd level villain. All right, let's reveal the 2nd level villain is going to be the Banshee of Langmire. Ooh, man, 8 spirit, 2 combat. Okay, and she has a fight ability, which is every hero must destroy 2 cards from their hand, discard pile, or that they have played this turn. But that happens after you fight her. So once you defeat her, then you must destroy a couple of cards. That's actually not a too detrimental a thing. Worth 9 victory points at the end of the game. Wow. But that's Adrianna's turn over with. Up next, we have Isabella. All right, Isabella. Isabella is looking to take out the Banshee. I don't know if she can. She's got 2 spirit. Has this card, cunning, combat, another poltergeist card. Not looking too grand. She's going to play this card first, which basically says draw a card. So she will follow the rules. She draws a card, combat card. And then it says roll the omen die. If you roll a skull, discard a card. Now this is played, so she can't discard this one. So she's going to roll the omen die. Try not to get a skull. She gets a 2. So she doesn't have to discard a card. Then she'll play the poltergeist. Roll the omen die and draw cards equal to the roll. If you roll a skull, get a dark secret instead. All right, once more. She's going to roll. She gets another 2. Wow, so she's going to draw 2 extra cards. And of course, she only has 1 extra card, so she gets 1. And I have to Shuffle this. Oh my god. Yes, I'll shuffle it on screen because you love hearing me shuffling cards when I do deck builders, because that's part of the fun, right? So, shuffle, 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 and all right, shuffled enough, and she's going to draw another card, which is Strength. All right, so continuing on with Isabella's turn. So now she has a Combat, a Spirit, a Cunning, another Spirit, 2 Spirit. Of course, I'm going to have to turn the camera off, do some head scratching, see what she can do with her cards. We'll be back here in a minute. All right, I've scratched my head, or Isabella scratched her head, actually. She is going to spend 1, 2, 3 combat, 2, 3 spirits. She's going to get the Old Wood. It's going to be a remains in play when it comes up in her hand eventually. She's going to give her either 1 combat or 1 spirit every turn. So that's going to go to her discard pile. Yes, we immediately replace a card with the Writhing Tentacles. 4 combat to defeat. And here we have Adrianna of Zartha right there. Fight, roll the Omen die. If a skull is rolled, add the top card of the main deck to the shadows. Wow, when you fight this, and when you use it, gain combat equal to the total number of heroes in the game. So it would be worth 2 combat. Wow, it would be worth 6 if we had a 6-player game going. Huh. And all that Isabella has left now is 2 Cunning, which is not going to do her any good at the moment. So that's going to be the end of Isabella's turn. You can discard her cards. She's going to draw 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for her next turn. And we'll look at that when it's her turn. All right, up next again, Adrianna. Okay, Adrianna's turn. Let's take a look at her cards. What does she have? Honor, Smuggler's Den, right on. Tactical Strike, Strength of Cunning, Strength of Combat, Combat. Ooh, okay. She could have 2, 3, 4, 5. She could have 6 combat if she wanted. But we're going to play Smuggler's Den down onto the board immediately. It remains in play. It's worth 1 of anything. And where do I want to put that? I may put it right here so that I can try and keep track. I'll put them just above their decks for both Adrianna and Isabella, because they're going to have Remains in Play coming out. So that's going to give her 1 of anything. She's also going to play Honor first, which lets her draw a card. Cool. Giving her 1 of anything. Event, draw a card. All allies cost you 1 less. All allies, there are none. But it's a draw card anyway, so she'll do that to draw another card. And now it looks like she has a ton of combat, and so once again I will turn the camera off and decide what it is that Adrianna wants to do. Oh right, I think Adrianna can take out the Ghastly Stalker. How is she going to do that? 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 combat, which is what we need, 1 spirit and 1 cunning, and we have smacked down the Ghastly Stalker. Worth 2 points at the end of the game, Vampire, and it has a strike ability when it comes up in hand. Draw 1 random card from each other hero's discard pile. You may play all of the cards this turn and return them to the owner's discard piles. And it says it says you may play all of them, so you don't have to play it. So I'm thinking if you pulled a Dark Secret, you could just not play it if you didn't want to. So it's an option. All right, that's pretty cool. But of course, yes, we need to replace the card immediately with more Timberwolves. Now we've got lots of Timberwolves coming out from the woods work. All right, that's the end of Adrianna's turn. Going to draw 6 new cards. This remains in play, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I'm going to have to shuffle the huge deck off screen. Then we'll come back and we'll have Isabella go again. All right, let's see what Isabella von Took can do. She's Reverend Harding. Oh man, she's got one of her dark... Oh, she has 2 of her Dark Secrets. No! Well, we have to look at the Dark Secrets first, of course. Wow, I guess she dodged it, but she didn't dodge this time. If this card is in your hand during your turn, which it is, you must play it before any other cards. Destroy this card and draw a shocking discovery. Destroyed. We're going to draw a shocking discovery. Shocking! And what is it? You may acquire an ally from the center line for free. If there are none there, acquire the top card of the main deck instead. Wow, hero of the people. This was awesome. All right, very good. So there's no ally, so she just acquires the top card of the deck, which is a Ghastly Stalker. Well, there you have it. She just gets to acquire that card. All right, Dark Secret number 2. Same thing, destroy this card and reveal another shocking discovery. Let's hope it's another good one. Maybe not. Oh, damn it. Growing Power. Place this card next to this current villain. It gains the listed bonus. If this villain is defeated, discard the card. So now, the Banshee is also a +1 cunning. So 8 spirit, 2 fight, and +1 cunning. Ooh. That's going to be getting a little harder to deal with. All right, back to Isabella's turn. She has 3 spirit, she has ghostly minions, and gear. All right, let's see what she's going to do here. What is this one? Draw a card. You may then destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. Oh, yeah, but you have to play Dark Secrets first, so that wouldn't work. So she's going to draw a card. She draws her old axe, and it says you may then destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. She can try and destroy a card in her discard pile. Does she have anything in here she really wants to just turf? I think she's going to turf one of her Strength of Cunnings, once again thinning down her deck a little bit. And so we played this then, of course. So we played that. And now she has to look. So gear, roll the omen die and gain spirit equal to the roll. All right, let's do that. She gets 2 spirit, which I have to remember. All right, so she's going to get 2 spirit. She's going to have a ton of spirit, too. She's got 5 spirit. She could have 6 spirit. But that's going to be 5 spirit. 5 spirit. And with 5 spirit, she's going to spend 3 spirit. Is she? Yeah, she's going to spend 3 of her 5 spirit to get the surprise attack card. Alright, because it's strike, all other heroes must discard a random card from their hand. So that's a really nasty take that card. Isabella has no honor. She's not very nice. Okay, so she has 2 spirit left. I got to keep track of all this. And we get Lady Handbrook showing up as an ally. When you acquire this card, take a Dark Secret, and she has a strike ability. Select a card at random from another hero's hand. You may play all those cards and then return them back to the owner's hand. Okay, 4 combat, 2 cunning, 1 spirit to acquire her. Yeah, that probably Lady Handbrook, Isabella Von Tuke. I could see those two teaming up. So we have 2 spirit left. Either we can have a combat, a cunning 2 spirit, or we can have 3 spirit and 1 cunning. And 3 spirit, not going to do us any good, but we will use a combat, a cunning, and 1 of the 2 spirit to do the Hungry Dead card again. Fight. Destroy a card you have played this turn or a card from the center line except a minion or a card with a global effect. So we can't get rid of minions. So we could destroy the Power of Fear, or we could destroy Lady Handbrook. And I think, or she can destroy, sorry, it was a card you have played this turn. So she could destroy one of these cards. I think once again she's going to destroy Strength of Cunning that she's played. That's going to be the end of her turn. She's going to drop 6 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, she only has 5, so I'll have to do a bunch of shuffling off screen. And we're going to come back. We're going to do Adrianna once more, Isabella, and that will be the end of our episode. All right, one last turn for Adrianna this episode. Remember, she has Smuggler's Den in play, giving her 1 of any attribute she wants. Her 6 cards are Brilliant Deduction, Strength of Cunning, Strength of Combat. She has a Spectre, a minion, the Ghastly Stalker, and Intuitive Hunch. Well, she's going to play this Ghastly Stalker first. Strike, draw a 1 card. Oh, damn it! Draw 1 random card from each other hero's discard pile. Damn it! Isabella Von Tuke has no discard pile. So this card is a kind of sucking wind. That's not good. Oh well, that didn't pan out well for Adrianna. I'm going to have to look at all these different cards again, plus her remains in play, Smuggler's Den, and come back with a decision of what she wants to do. All right, I've had a look at her cards, and I think we're going to be scraping off the skulls some old mold. So she needs 4 cunning for that. She has 2, 3 cunning. And we'll play the succubus for 4 cunning. 4 cunning gets us old mold, which is a pretty good card because it says take 2 cards at random from your discard pile into your hand. So give her an 8-card hand. Into the discard pile it goes. That's going to leave her 1 of anything, 2 spirit and 1 combat. What do we get in the center row? A location. Ooh, this could end up in the dark secret pile, or the secrets pile. Shadows pile, I should say. Discard to gain 2 fight against a villain or minion. Ooh, okay. 2 attack and 2... Darn it, too bad it wasn't 2 attack, 2 spirit. Alright, we have to roll the omen die to see if it's going to go into the shadows. A skull means it does. And we roll... it was cocked, didn't count. We roll a skull! Damn it! Which means this goes into the shadows. We now have 3 cards in the shadows. Which means we have to replace it immediately with... a minion, angry trees. Oh man, they look nasty. Alright, it says fight. Roll the omen die. If a skull is rolled, destroy a card you played this turn. Alright, and it's a good card to acquire because strike each other hero must roll the omen die. If they roll a skull, they must discard 2 cards from hand. Wow, that's brutal. Okay, I might have to do a little bit of thinking. Oh, maybe not. We have 2, 1, and 1. So I'm going to use spirit. Oh, hang on. No, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to use the 2 spirit here plus 1 spirit here to give us 3 spirit. And with our 3 spirit, we're going to get another intuitive hunch, which is costing 3 of any 1 attribute for 2 spirit. And the reason I want to do that is because this minion, or this villain up here, takes 8 spirit to defeat. Kind of want Adrianna to gear up to be able to take it down before Isabella can. And that's going to be the end of Adrianna's turn. So we're going to discard all of the cards she played, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, drawing up 6 new cards. Remains in play, stays there, and that's going to be her first deck, or first hand for the next episode. Up last in this episode is going to be Isabella. All right, Isabella seeming to be falling a little bit behind. See if she can close the gap. She gets last shot. Okay, you may destroy a card in your hand. Just you may destroy the last shot to roll the omen die and gain whatever you want equal to the roll. Spirit. Shrink the cunning. Combat. Spirit. The old axe. Ha! Well, well, well. Can she come up with 6 attack? I don't even think so. She can come up with 1, 2. Got a hodgepodge of cards here this time. Gonna have to turn the camera off, do some thinking, and come right back. All right. Isabella's going to take a bit of a gamble. She is going to destroy last shot. It says you may destroy last shot to roll the omen die and gain whatever you like equal to the roll. Taking a risk here. She's destroying it, and she gets 3 of whatever she wants. Wow, did that ever pay off? So she gets 3 of whatever she wants, and again, I'm not probably going to have to turn off the camera now. 3, 4. She can get 5 combat. Or she can get 1, 2. She can get 5 cunning, or 3 spirit. Wow, lots of options. I'll come right back with her decision. All right, I think Isabella's going to get Lady Handbrook to join her because they're both pretty evil, I think. So she's going to use this for combat, 3 combat. So that's going to give her 4 combat. She needs 2 cunning, which she has, and she needs 1 spirit. That will recruit Lady Handbrook into her team. And she's an ally. When you acquire this card, also take a dark secret. So she doesn't come too cheaply. She comes with a dark secret, but that's okay because her strike ability, select a card at random from each other hero's hand. You may play that card, and then you give it back at the end of your turn. So this gives her a bonus card stolen from Adrianna. And all that she has left, of course, in her hand now is her axe. Yeah, she's a nice one. We draw a new card for the center line, Vampire Bats. 2 attack and 1. Oh, and you destroy these cards when you play them. Oh, and the Timberwolves are also destroy a card because it has the fuzzy or the strange little symbols around them. Strike each hero must reveal their hand and discard a gear each other, and then you draw a card. So that's also another pretty nasty little card. All Isabella has left is her old axe, giving her one of whatever. That's not going to do her any good. So that's going to be basically the end of Isabella's turn. So she's going to discard a card, drop 6 new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with that said, that's her new hand for next turn. That's going to be the end of the episode for today. So let me just catch my breath here, clear my throat, come back with the conclusion. All right, and I misspoke. I have old eyesight. This has to be a nice bright red fuzzy circle around the requirement for you to have to destroy a card. I said the vampire bats had that. This is obviously a black or gray circle. If this was a bright red one around it, then you'd have to destroy the cards played to acquire. So this is going to be the end of our episode for today. Dark Gothic with Colonial Horror expansion thrown in, plus the 3 card packs. Smuggler's Den, I forget what they are. Curse of the Werewolf, we have Forgotten Island, and Smuggler's Den. They add 15 cards each. So yes, our card deck here is like 300 cards or something now. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, your subscriptions, and likes. This is Dark Gothic again, doing a second playthrough of it here on my channel. We have Adrianna, the foreign traveler, versus Isabella von Tuch. We've taken down our first big bad. We have now the Banshee sitting in the wings waiting to be knocked out by one or the other. So thanks so much for watching along, and we'll see you in the next episode.